Hello and good evening, everybody. My name is Ian Stedman from Magic Meeple Games, and I have with me the designer of Fire of Eidolon, Michael Lipton. Say hi, Michael.
Howdy there.
And why don't you go ahead and start us off with a quick explanation of the game before we roll into what will turn out to be a full playthrough for everyone who has been wanting one.
Sounds good. So the real brief overview for this game is our group of heroes are entering into the Dark Sorcerer's realm to be able to take back a ancient artifact, the Fire of Eidolon, which he has stolen away to do horrible, dark, terrible rituals. To claim the Fire of Eidolon, which will be hidden within his dungeon, there will be 3 magical seals that are protecting it. We must destroy these seals to be able to access the Fire of Eidolon. To destroy these seals, we have to collect tokens of power throughout exploring the dungeon before we can break those and finally get a hold of the fire and be able to escape with it, hopefully before we're all trapped in here and the entire world falls to darkness.
Ooh, we don't want that.
No, not one bit. So the way the game works is we'll all start off in the center vestibule. So if this character's right here, we start off in the vestibule tile. This is our portal into his realm. And we're exploring out through this dungeon. There are tiles that we're adding as we're going along. There are 4 special tiles, chambers, which is the one for the fire and the 3 seals. And the rest are chambers that represent different challenges throughout the dungeon.
The basic chambers.
The basic chambers. So a den of snakes, a sphinx's riddle, and so on and so forth. And you see they have doorways that connect them, so as we play and we add these tiles as we move, we have to make sure that these paths line up and we start getting this labyrinth. As each chamber is added, we put on a token of power. There are 3 different types of tokens of power that line up with the 3 attributes of our heroes. Those of strength, dexterity, and intelligence. Once you defeat these chambers, you will collect the token of power. And once you have 6 of those tokens of power, you'll be able to break the seal in the corresponding chamber. So dexterity for the shadow's focus, intelligence for the shadow's knowledge, and strength for the shadow's heart. And again, once all 3 of those are broken, we can finally get the Fire of Eidolon. So as we're playing, we're exploring the dungeon, we're defeating these challenges to collect the tokens, to finally break the seals, to get out. Simple enough, right?
Of course.
Well, unfortunately, the Dark Sorcerer is holding a very terrible ritual, which is using his cultists to power. So as we go along, at the end of everyone's turn, we have this ritual deck that is getting resolved by the Dark Sorcerer. So a card will be flipped over at the end of each hero's turn. If the card represents a chamber, which there's 1 card for each chamber in the deck, if the card represents a chamber that is out in play, it'll get a cultist token. If it is not, we're safe, we're okay. So for the Minotaur, we'd be fine, but when you flip over this den of snakes, it will get a cultist. We can defeat these cultists. We have to run there, stab them, beat them up, get them out of there. Because if we do not, and a second cultist token is added to that tile and its card, and everything that was in there, including those tokens of power which you need, will be sent to the void. So we had to make sure we balance exploring, moving quickly to get the parts we need before the whole collapses, but also maintaining our pathways that we deem the most necessary. The number of cards that get flipped over increase throughout the game as the ritual gains more and more power. We are going to be playing on a normal difficulty, which we see where Ian is moving the tracker. There are several other difficulties we have to play with different levels of tracking. But for the purposes of this game, we're going to play on normal. The base mechanics of the game we'll go over as we play and we come across them. The most basic thing is there's a set number of action points per character. Different heroes are better at different challenges than others, as shown by their attributes. Each hero has a base hero ability that they can use as many times as they want throughout the game, and 1 single master ability that can only be used once per game. So as we come across those, we'll explain them. So let's just do a little bit of a cleanup on our table here, and then we'll get to selecting our heroes.
Excellent. Well done. Thank you very much for that explanation. I've been doing it so often. It's nice to let somebody else have a turn.
All right, so we start off by shuffling up both decks.
And let's pick a couple characters each. So with the two of us playing, we're going to invoke the optional rule where if you don't have 6 or more heroes, or I'm sorry, if you don't have more than 6 heroes in the game, you can use as many as you want individually. So each of us are going to go ahead and use 2 heroes each.
All right, Ian, go ahead and pick who you want.
I'll go ahead and take the warrior in red.
All right. Well, I'm going to take my favorite, the rogue, who's here in purple.
All right. And I'll grab Mr. Wizard here in blue.
And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab the Master Swordsman, which is a hero that we just recently unlocked during our Kickstarter campaign.
That was our last stretch goal. So
absolutely,
all of our fans at home will get to see the Master Swordsman in action. Just a little bit of differentiation here. You'll see that the warrior here has 3 action points per turn. The Master Swordsman has 4 action points per turn, but as you can also see, they also have 2 in all of their attributes and not a single one with a rating of 3. So that's an interesting change up for players that may have just seen all of the basic heroes from the print and play and haven't been able to come see us at a convention or anything like that yet.
All right, Ian, do you want to start us off?
Absolutely. I'll kick it off with the warrior. So I'll explore out in this direction.
So for 1 action point, you can explore through a open doorway from the chamber that you're on, which you add a tile, line up the doorway so you create a complete path, place your hero token onto the chamber, and then add the token of power. You see, this is a token power. It's of strength. There's the red border around the chamber denoting that it is a strength-based challenge.
And also a small icon in the title bar as well for anyone that may have difficulty recognizing the colors. We've thrown that in there for you as well. All right, so moving into that chamber by way of exploration was my first action point. My second action point will be to take this token of strength with a challenge action. As I have 3 strength, it only requires 1 action point to do that. And my third and final action point for the turn, I will explore again out this other hallway. Ooh, and you know what? I think I'll orient it just like that.
And you are free to choose how you want to orientate the chamber once you add it.
Yes.
To touch real briefly on what Ian spoke of for the attributes, the warrior does have a strength of 3, which means it only takes 1 action to defeat a chamber strength. Has a dexterity of 2, which means it would take 2 actions to defeat a dexterity-based room. And being that it only has a score of 1 star in intelligence, it would take all 3 actions to defeat a intelligence challenge. So it's really smart to diversify and make sure that you have a good spread of your heroes and figure out exactly what your best battles are.
Definitely.
So at the end of the warrior's turn, we resolve the ritual. We are only at 1 card. So we flip over the top card. We see that as the Psychomancer.
And we do not have that here in the dungeon yet, so we're safe.
Wonderful. And then just proceeds on to the warrior.
Or wizard, rather.
I'm sorry, it's the wizard.
Yes. So I will explore out in this direction here.
Great.
So let's take... Oh, all right. I like that.
Is that how you want to set up?
Yeah, actually. I'll take the Mind Eater can hang out right there. I will challenge him with the wizard for 1 action point, take that token away. And let's use our last action to peek at another chamber. The acid jet chamber.
Well, wonderful. I think my rogue is going to be heading over there shortly.
All right. Yeah, wizard's not so good with those kinds of challenges. And that was my cell phone.
How appropriate of a sound. It's just the Master Swordsman's turn.
You can see what I've got on my mind lately.
All right, so here we go. We just flipped over the acid jet, which is in play. So we do add a cultist token to that chamber. So we need to make sure we clear that off before we go through the deck, because then we'll get a second one and it could go away.
Yep. And any hero can use 1 action point in that chamber to attack that cultist and make it go away. Some chambers, some heroes allow you to make attacks at range, but none of them happen to be nearby right at the moment.
Wonderful. All right, so it's the Master Swordsman turn. I have 4 actions, so I'm actually going to go 1, 2. It's 1 action to defeat a cultist in your chamber, so that's my move for 3. And I'm going to keep exploring out that doorway. So 4.
Right. Hey.
Oh, it's another straight through. That's the end of my turn. And we have a Mimic Chest, not out.
Nope.
All right, Rogue's turn. I could go exploring, but the Rogue is incredibly good at dexterity, so I want to go collect these so people don't use up their turns trying to get those. So I'm just going to move out here, go 1, 2, and being that I have 3 starts in this stat, for my 3rd action, I'll take the token of dexterity, and then I'm going to start working my way to the left to take care of those chambers there.
Sounds good.
And Skeletal Warriors?
Nope, not around.
Skeletal Guards, not out. All right.
Warrior. Let's take this path out here. All right, Psychomancer's space. No help to me.
But we did flip his card early, so we know it's safe.
Indeed. We'll keep going this way. Ooh, the Fell Knight. That's a good one for me to battle. So I'll activate the challenge action. 1 action point collects the red token for me. And that concludes his turn.
Pendulum Blades?
Yep. There.
Right there.
That's
all right, Wizard?
Wizard. I think...
Do you want to run back, or do you want my Rogue to go over there and grab it for you for later?
I think if I go out there and keep exploring in that direction, it'll be better for us
All
in
right.
the long run. We've got
sounds
kind of
good.
A long hallway with no doors.
No. All right, sounds good.
1, 2. You know what? I'll go down this way. 3. Oh, we can't have that.
So one of the rules is the special chambers cannot be directly attached to the vestibule. So if that occurs, you just put it back into the deck, shuffle, and draw another.
All right, so we got the Laughing Shadow out of that one, which is great. I will go ahead and take that on my next turn.
Sounds good. And Carnivorous Plants, no problem.
All right.
All right,
You're up.
Swordsman. I'll just go ahead and take care of that for 1. I'm going to keep exploring. 2. Oh!
There it is again.
That's the Shadow's Heart. And I'm just going to go 3, 4 and start running back then.
Okay.
Hall of Illusions, which is not out.
Nope.
Rogue. So do you want me to go ahead and grab that one from the Psychomancer for you, or should I go ahead and take care of the Dex guys on the left?
I'll take care of the scrolls.
Okay, sounds good. 1, 2. I'm just going to go 3 because I like the idea of running back and grabbing them as I go along.
Okay.
Paradox Puzzle.
Nope.
Okay. All right, Warrior.
All right, the Warrior is continuing on in this direction. On that. Let's move downward here.
Oh, all right. So we have found the Fire of Eidolon.
And 3rd action will be to go back out of that chamber. That guy's around. The Mind Eater card and the Mind Eater tile. So we got our cultist there. And we're back to the Wizard, right?
Oh, we're back to the Wizard. Yes, sir.
1 action point there. And let's explore. Do that. If I leave 1 doorway there, then the Rogue can go through. So
that's correct. The Rogue's passive ability is actually being able to move through doorways where there's only 1 door on each wall section.
Right. Okay, for my 2nd move, I discovered the Hall of Illusion, and I'll take that token with my 3rd and final action point.
Beautiful.
All right. Turn a card, Fell Knight.
Fell Knight. Oh, you've got that fine. So the Master Swordsman, I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to go over here for... Actually, before I move, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my once per turn ability, my Mystic Boomerang.
Uh-huh.
So I get to throw my Boomerang in a straight line through doorways onto a room with an active challenge. Until the beginning of my turn, that challenge... Until the beginning of my next turn, the Master Swordsman's next turn, that challenge requires 1 less action point to collect because it's been stunned.
Right.
So I've done that for my third action. For my fourth action, I'll move here, and I'm just going to start working on exploring out that way.
Excellent.
All right, Lava Lake does not appear to be out. So the rogue, because the rogue would take one action to collect this token, but it's at a -1.
Mm-hmm.
That's a free collection. It's going to give the boomerang back to the swordsman. So for my first action, I go 1, 2 to collect, and I'm going to go 3 here.
For anyone that might be confused about what just happened here,
yes,
the boomerang reduces the cost by 1, so making it a cost of 0 action points for the rogue because of the rogue's 3 stars in dexterity. So any action that's reduced to a cost of 0 action points can be done for free.
Wonderful. All right, my ritual card is the Floating Stones, which is, again, we've gone somewhat lucky already.
All right.
Warrior.
All right, I'll use Polearm Lunge to attack this cultist at range.
So the warrior's ability is when it makes a attack, you can not only attack your room, but you also can decide instead to attack a chamber that is connected to yours, so you don't actually have to move the one space over.
Correct.
Would you be willing to collect that token for me so I don't have to run all the way up there?
Yeah, I was thinking that that would be a good idea. So I'll spend 2 action points to collect that green dexterity token, which exhausts the rest of my turn.
Great. And Sphinx's Riddle. Again, not out.
Ow, all right. Wizard, let's hope for the best here. Maybe I can connect this hallway. And I can.
Nice.
What do you think? Should I point it this way for the rogue or keep it this direction so we can explore out?
Keep it that direction so we can explore out.
All right. And there's a red one for the warrior to grab. And next action will be to move to the Psychomancer chamber. And I'll grab that scroll token for 3. Or my third, rather. Dark Slime. Oh,
Dark Slime. Wonderful.
Okay. Master Swordsman, take it away.
Master Swordsman's turn. So I'm going to move. Let's see. 1. I'm actually going to spend 2 actions to collect that.
Okay.
And then for my 4th action, because I get 4 actions, is ooh, nice.
All right.
Found that. So there we go. That's the Shadow's Knowledge. We are only missing 1 more of the specialty chambers. Laughing Shadows, which is out.
Yep. Right there.
All right. So the rogue, I'm going to go 1, 2, and I'm actually going to go through here. So I'm using my Find Secrets ability, which lets me go through a wall that only has 1 doorway as opposed to 2. So that's it for my action, for my turn. And Spiked Pit. There we go.
Right by the warrior. Okay.
Hey. Show him who's boss.
Yep. All right, that was a rogue, right?
That was the rogue's turn.
Excellent. Warrior, we'll go ahead and attack that cultist from here. And 2 and 3.
All right. Minotaur. Do not see him out.
No. All right, the wizard will use a exchange action to trade tokens. He will take the green token away from the warrior.
So when using the exchange ability, well, it's not an ability, I'm sorry, the task, action, thank you, words failed me. Any hero that is in your chamber, you can give, take, trade as many as you want for 1 action point.
That's right. So I'm going to take that token away from the warrior, and then I will use my skill. For 1 action point, the wizard can use an object portal, which lets you transfer a single token of strength, dexterity, or intellect to any other hero. So I'm going to use that to portal it over to the rogue, who can actually use it. And my last action, I'll move back into this room and explore some more later.
Wonderful.
And our card, Ogre Brute. That is not here yet.
We're still getting pretty lucky.
Right.
All right, Master Swordsman. Well, got nothing to do but run away.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to keep exploring. Oh, hey, look what we found.
Ooh,
All right. And the Dragon Lane.
We can take care of that.
Oh, yeah. Rogue's turn. I'll be collecting that for 1. I need 1 more, so I need to keep exploring. So I'm going to go 2, and then I'm going to explore southward. Minotaur, not what I was looking for. And we have an arrow trap.
Cultist appears on the arrow trap.
All right, that's it for the rogue. Warrior, you can go.
Let's go ahead and polearm lunge that guy, move into here, and attack. So I'm going to need to get that token anyhow. Okay, stand up. There you go. Right.
And we have a Den of Snakes.
And we've run out of deck.
So what we do here, we've run out of the cards. What we do is we just go ahead, reshuffle it. And whenever we reshuffle, the tracker goes up 1 notch. So now we are flipping over 2 cards.
2 cards at the end of each hero's turn. Okay.
All right.
Where were we? Wizard, right?
Correct.
Let's explore. You know, all the special chambers are gone.
Here, let me get that for you. So 1.
Thank you.
I can go over it.
That's a long walk.
All right.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just pick that up.
All right, so you're spending your 2 last actions to get that.
Yeah.
All right, so we now have the Floating Stones, which is what the wizard is on.
That's right.
And the Ogre Brute, which still has not showed his ugly face.
That's true.
All right.
Master Swordsman.
Master Swordsman. Let's see, what do I want to do? See, I've got a little bit of, I'm trying to think ahead for what I want to do, because my master ability, I have 2 bombs that let me actually create a pathway. I can blow out a wall. I can do that twice, so I'm trying to see if there's anywhere where I might want to set that up early on. So I could put something over next to the Fire of Eidolon to expedite that, but what I'm thinking is I might just blow a hole right here where I am to make life a little bit easier for people to move through.
All right.
So for 2 actions, I'm placing my bomb and blowing it up.
Boom. Sound effect.
Then and then it's simply 3 and 4.
All right.
That way, if the rogue breaks this and I need to go up further, I can still do that.
Yes.
Fell Knight.
The Fell Knight. All right.
And Den of Snakes. Ooh.
Oh, no. All right. 2 cultists means the chamber is sent to the void along with the card.
So those are gone.
Luckily, we didn't have any tokens of power left on there. So
being that this is a ever-shifting shadow realm that we're exploring, even though we lost the chamber in this room, we can still explore through one of these hallways, one of these doorways, and add another chamber tile there.
Right. It's like the Matrix. You open the door, something else is there.
Let's see. Rogue, I'm just going to keep exploring. I'm going to head out this way.
Oh, I needed that thing.
Oh,
whoops.
Not what I wanted. 1. Let's keep going. Well, there he is.
Hey.
2.
That ogre we've been hearing so much about.
And 3.
Oh, what have you done? Look how far away my warrior is.
Hey, warrior, I found everything you need.
Woohoo!
Just come on down.
Ooh. All right.
All right. Pendulum Blades. That's up by the heart. And Acid Jet.
Also up by the heart.
All right, warrior.
All right. Well, let's pick this up for 1. And then my second action will be to stab that.
Nice.
And number 3, I'll just take a little walk down here.
Oh, and hope we connect there. And just as a reminder, we are trying to collect 6 of these tokens of each type. There are a total of 7 of each type of chambers, so if we lose 2 to the void, we are done.
Yep.
So let's resolve the ritual for the warrior. We have the lava lake, which I believe is still not out yet.
I don't see it either.
And the Hall of Illusions.
That is right here.
Wonderful.
All right.
All right, Wizard.
First things first. Send this over to you with an object portal.
Thank you very much. I now have all 6 that I need.
And then a 2 and a 3 will get us down there. So turn over a couple cards here. We've got Dragonling and the Laughing Shadow, which is right where Master Swordsman is hanging out.
Which I think I'll go ahead and take care of.
Excellent.
So I'm going to go 1. And now I'm going to explore out here for you.
Yes.
2. Oh.
Yes.
It connects. Beautiful. And so what are we looking for? We're looking for more red. You know what? I'm going to see if I can connect down here as well. Nope. Mimic chest.
That's all right. I think everything we need is on the board.
So that was 3
actions.
So that was 3 actions for myself. So my 4th, I'm just going to step back through.
Okay.
All right. And so we have the Skeletal Warriors. Oh, sorry. I'll let you get that.
Oh, okay. No worries.
And the Slime.
That's not good.
So that one goes to the void. No, we still have a path to the fire, so we're still looking okay.
Mm-hmm. And more tiles to exploit if we have to. Well, one more tile to use.
All right. Rogue's turn. I'm just going to get myself over here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. That way I can break that next turn. Mind Eater. And a Mimic Chest.
Oh, boy.
There's an echo in here between us.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Warrior?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and attack.
Nice.
And move and grab.
Wonderful. Arrow Trap.
That would be here.
Thank you. And then Spiked Pit. Ooh. All right. Wizard.
Yikes. 1, 2, 3, I guess.
Sounds good. And Sphinx's Riddle right here.
Way over there.
And
Paradox
Puzzle.
Right down here.
Oh boy. Master Swordsman's turn. I'm going to be slick. 1, 2 actions to collect that. And then for my 3rd action, I'm going to give you both of those.
Awesome.
So now you have all 6.
Cool.
Minotaur. And Carnivorous Plants. So
right.
Things are, I just realized things are looking pretty bad up here.
A little.
We're going to have to fix that. All right, so I think it's time for me to use my master skill with my rogue. So this is sneak attack. This is my use once per game. I get 6 actions this turn rather than 3, and I can move through solid walls.
All right.
So for my first action, I am going to break the shadow's focus.
Smash.
Smash. All right, so that is dealt with. 2 to move. 3 to beat up that cultist. 4 to move. 5 to beat up that cultist. And then I think I need to go over here. 6 and beat up that 5, and then 6 to beat up that cultist.
Okay.
All right. So we have the Psychomancer, which is right there. And we are reshuffling. Now, we were at 2 cards, which means I still resolve these 2 cards. So I shuffle and I peel again. There's the Hall of Illusion.
Ooh.
But now, being that we're on normal, we got a bit of a reprieve. We're back down to 1 card.
Just a little.
Just a little bit. All right. Warrior.
I'm torn between using the hero's charge or cleaning up the rest of the tokens I need. Let's
Well, you're in a good spot to use the hero's charge.
I am. Yeah, let's do that. I'll use the hero's charge, which lets me take 3 movement actions, and after each, I can attack or polearm lunge for free. So I'll put a token there to signify that I've used that.
I'll do the same with my rogue.
So we'll start with a 1 and a stab, and a 2 and a stab, and a 3. Oops, that's not a door. And 3 and a stab.
Wonderful. And Dragon Lane, gone.
Zap.
All right, Wizard.
Wizard.
Well, you have all 6. What to think about there?
Thinking about teleporting.
Well, that would be an excellent move, actually, at this point. That would pretty much save you an entire turn.
It would save me an entire turn.
All right.
But I hesitate because this is so full of nasty right now.
So what Ian is trying to figure out right now is the wizard's master skill is to teleport, which takes up the entire turn, but you can go to any chamber in the entire dungeon. So he's trying to figure out if he should use it now to be able to get over to the Shadow's Knowledge to break that, or if he should save it to be able to jump over and grab the Fire of Eidolon. You know what? It might be smart to hold off on that.
Yeah, it's only saving me 1 turn if I use it now. I think
sounds good.
Value later on.
Sounds good. So let's keep going. Let's do that.
Hopefully that is not the wrong decision. 1 and a 2 and a 3 moving out there.
Wonderful.
And Ogre Brute.
Hey, he finally hits.
There he is. He lives.
All right, Master Swordsman. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to, for 3, I'm going to throw my boomerang at that room.
There's no door there. I'm afraid.
Oh! I'm going to throw it at this room right there. And for 4, I'm going to move up and I'm going to start helping clear things out here.
All right.
So, Psychomancer. Ooh, that was an important one. So he's right there.
All right, we've got 1 chamber left, so maybe we're not doomed yet.
We just need to make sure the most important things are that we save the arrow trap and the pendulum blades.
Right.
Which, well, it's the rogue's turn. I could do 1 of those. I'm going to go save the pendulum blades. 1, 2, and 3.
All right.
Floating stones. We could care less about that.
Yep, that one's okay right now.
All right, warrior.
All right, polearm lunge. Stab that fella.
Oh, that might have been a bad throw on my part.
Yeah, I'm kind of...
You know what? It goes away. I'll throw it again next turn.
Okay. So we'll move down here and then pick that up for my 3rd.
Great. All right. Carnivorous plants. Looking right there. All right, wizard.
1, 2, and we'll turn these 6 in to burn the book. Fwoosh.
All right. Skeletal warriors. Skeletal guards.
Gone.
They're gone. Oh.
With a token.
With the token. Ouch.
That's not good.
No. All right.
Master Swordsman.
Master Swordsman. Sorry, a little pause in my head as I'm trying to figure this out. So that comes back to me. I'm going to throw it back immediately.
All right.
1, 2, 3, and save that for 4. So just as a quick note, being that we went over how we win, which is to take someone grab the fire and bring it back to the vestibule, we're now looking at the issue of losing. Even though we are going to be able to collect all the tokens of power we need, if there is no path to the fire, we cannot win because we cannot actually bring it back to the vestibule. So now it's really important that we get ourselves a path back. All right, so that was the Master Swordsman. The Rogue, I'm going to just run 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to be here to help with cleanup.
Okay.
Spiked Pit.
Okay.
Gone. So normally this would probably mean game over, but the Master Swordsman has 1 bomb left, so I should be able to blow a hole in this wall.
Also, the Rogue has an advantage of walking through walls.
Absolutely. So either way, we're still looking okay.
Mm-hmm. We haven't lost yet.
Ah.
Okay, so that was the Rogue, right?
Yep, Warrior.
Okay, Warrior. 1, 2. Grab that for automatic for free. And then 3rd movement to go out here.
Great. Pendulum Blades. Ugh.
Oh, just one. Just
one.
one. Tabletop sim. Thank you. All right, there we go.
All right, Wizard.
Let's see here.
What you thinking?
Just trying to position myself to start.
Clean things up?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I'll start trailing up toward the relic chamber with the heart inside.
Sounds good. We just tossed one on the Sphinx's riddle. Master Swordsman, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm starting to really appreciate those 4 actions. All right. Lava.
Right.
That does not appear to be out, so that must be our last room that we have.
Cool.
The Rogue, I'm just going to go ahead and see what we have here.
Confirmed.
All right, so that's 1. And I'm actually just going to use that to go 2 and 3 to get rid of that.
Okay.
Arrow Trap. Oh, boy.
All right. Warrior, right?
Warrior.
1, 2, and polearm lunge.
Smart move. Acid Jets.
Acid Jets.
All right, Wizard.
1, 2.
And what are you going to do?
I'm going to pass. I'm going to stay right there.
Yeah, you have the option to pass on your last action, so you can just stay where you are.
Action out.
All right, and we have the paradox puzzles. Ba-dum. Still safe. Master Swordsman. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to just camp out here.
All right.
Mind Eater.
Yum.
I cannot get there with the Rogue, so I'm just going to go 1. Oh, I can't actually go through that. 1. So I'm just going to hang out right here for 2.
Now, if you actually wait on the lava lake space, you can wait until Master Swordsman uses the bomb, and then you can go in and go for the fire.
True.
Or,
Need to flip a card for the Rogue at the end of the Rogue's turn. We have the Minotaur.
There he is.
Boom. All right, Warrior.
It's attack. And
all right.
A move and a move.
All right. We're unfortunately burning some time trying to get our guys out there to break that final seal. All right, Wizard. We hit the Fell Knight on that one.
2,
1, 2,
3.
Okay, try to save things.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Mimic Chest.
No.
Every dungeon crawler's favorite thing is about to go away.
Yep.
All right, Master Swordsman. I'm going to blast a hole in this wall for 2. Thank you for the sound effects again.
Boom.
And 3, an attack for 4.
Excellent.
And we have the Laughing Shadows. And we are shuffling our deck again. Which means we are returning back to 2.
Superhero.
All right. Rogue's turn. I'm going to put the Rogue in here with the fire and just chill.
Cool.
That's the Sphinx's riddle is gone.
Awesome. So, a couple things happen here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, we'll let you finish that up.
Yep, because the wizard is in there, I'm able to dive to an adjacent chamber for free, but I'm on my face and I have to stand up on my next turn at the cost of 1 action point. The bomb token goes away. Actually,
unfortunately.
to the void. Doesn't
Yep.
get it back. And there we are. Now we
All
can-
right. And then our second card, Skeletal Guards.
I think we lost those earlier. In fact.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
My mistake. I did not pull
It's
that
okay.
earlier.
Just take the next card. That's fine.
We'll just
It happens.
Mimic Chest, though. We were
Oh,
just
yeah.
having such a nice conversation about him.
Yeah, we did. And now he's gone.
All right.
Goodbye.
All right, Warrior.
Warrior, do that thing that we've been trying to do. For Smash. 6 tokens of strength. Break the Heart of Darkness. And what does that do?
So when that happens, when the final seal is broken, the fire is finally able to be grabbed, we increase our tracker by 1 level.
That's right. So
The ritual has started to go unstable, as it were.
we're still at 2 cards for the time being, but the next time we burn through that deck again, we're going to be drawing 3, which is less exciting for us.
But we're looking pretty good at this point.
Yeah, we are in pretty good shape.
All right.
So we can make it happen.
The Warrior has 1 more action.
And we'll just walk out.
Great. And let me just give this one Lucky Shuffle. Mind Eater. Ogre.
Ogre.
All right, Wizard.
Stand up for 1. And 2 and 3.
Great. Minotaur, gone.
That's toast.
And the Fell Knight. Up there. All right. Time for the Master Swordsman. I'm just going to beat that guy up for 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are now trying to get the fire to the vestibule. Run, run, run. Hall of Illusions. Gone.
Gone.
And the Laughing Shadows. Gone.
Also gone.
So now we can't save anything down here.
All right.
But the Rogue, for 1 action, will grab the Fire of Eidolon. So when I have the Fire of Eidolon, I cannot use any of my actions that require action points. Luckily, I'm okay with that at this point.
Skills that require action points. You
skills.
You can still move and attack and things like that, but not your skills. Yeah.
Misspoke. Yeah, any of the skills. So that was for 1, 2, and 3. All right. So I had to resolve my 2 cards. The Lava Lake and the Pendulum Blades.
All right.
Warrior.
1, 2, 3. I'm out. Paradox Puzzle. That's gone.
That's gone. Paradox Puzzle is gone. Floating Stones are gone. We did a good job holding on to this right here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Wizard.
Wizard. All right, I'm done. Trick card. Acid Jets. That's no fun. And
Carnivorous
Voracious Flat's gone. All right.
Just for fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, Arrow Trap, which the Rogue is staying on. The Fell Knight. Everything increases to 3. But
cards, so we have to increase that to 3. So our next
1,
turn will have 3. But
that's correct. 1, 2. We're on the vestibule. We have the Fire of Eidolon. We escape.
We win! Boom! Yay! All right. So
Great.
that was a full playthrough of Fire of Eidolon with 2 players using 2 heroes each. I think that went pretty well.
That went incredibly well. Things started getting a little tight up top here, but we were able to set a few characters up there to start attacking cultists, to keep things together. And we were lucky with, we had the correct heroes at the end point here to be able to make an opening and be able to jump back and forth. Without that, we might have been lost into the realm of shadows.
In a little bit of trouble, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Great. Well, thank you, Ian, for joining me and doing this playthrough.
Thank you, Michael. And for anyone watching, the Fire of Eidolon campaign is still live right now with 18 days to go. We're 175% funded as of this very moment of recording. So I'll go ahead and put the link in the description below when we upload this video so everyone could go find it. So please join us. Help us unlock some more heroes. This Master Swordsman here was our 7th hero. The first added to the game beyond the core 6 of the Rogue, Warrior, Wizard, and the 3 we didn't use, Paladin, Ranger, and Sage. And we're working on some scenarios, aren't we?
Absolutely. Things to make it a little bit more tougher for the more veteran players.
So we'll hint at the first one called Shades of Vorax, tentatively titled right now, that we have a name for the Dark Sorcerer. Thank you again, backers. And anything else you want to throw in there before I kill this recording?
I think we're good. Thank you again.
Thanks.